So I choked PB. Now keep in mind that basically a day before this run happened, I actually got a new ranked PB of 1147, and I would say, beat that as well in this run. So it is an RP seed, as you can see. And one thing to keep in note is I actually didn't pay attention to the time. Um, so I see the RP here, and we're just going right to it. This is also the first like commentary video that I see a lot of people doing, and honestly, why not do it? So yeah, I did check the sword. It's sharp one. I mean, if this was looting, I don't know what would have happened. Also, this was on stream, so that's cool because the last PB I got, I didn't record, I didn't stream or anything. It wasn't on camera, which of course that is, right? And I'm glad that at least we got something here. Unfortunately, it didn't end up being PB. So yeah, that is unfortunate. But yeah, it's also one thing I was gonna mention is this was the first run of the day. As you can see, like at the beginning, I was just doing a little bit of MPK. I just start stream, and typically, as I kill shape here, typically, oh yeah, the mutton burned. One of the like the mutton, the cooked mutton actually burnt. So it's unfortunate. So I'm probably just entering with one here. Grab the gold block, and then we're just good to go. Yeah, so typically the first run is normally when you're a bit washed. As you can see, your mechanics aren't really that good. But regardless, it's a sub 130 enter. Let's set up the pie chart here. And then I see the bastion. I do not see the fort, I think. It is a housing bastion. There is a single chest here, so I'm gonna loot it. And I have a gold axe. I'm gonna rip through these chests. Well, not this one, but the double chest, as you will soon see. So I come here. Yeah, I'm just gonna mine. I do take damage, but it should be fine. Mine this block. Boom. And then we just carry on with the route. I was debating to mine those two blocks, but then piglins were quite close to me, so I just decided to dip. And yeah, just make sure I have space in the inventory to grab the gold blocks. Mine is Gilded Blackstone, which theoretically kind of works out. Drop some gold. Um, and then mine these two. This is a standard housing route, you guys know at this point. Don't really have to explain much into it. I also have 3 crossbows in my inventory, which is funny. I almost die here, but thankfully that didn't happen. Toggle to hard, yeah, this is all standard stuff. Grab these gold blocks. Do the same thing here. If this was later on in the day, later on in the session, maybe I would have been faster here with a few things. But again, it was the first round of the day, and I wasn't really expecting to, be on really good pace here. And yeah, as you can see, I went into my advancements menu there, which is funny. Got to sort out the inventory because we mined a lot of chests, and so the inventory is just full with unnecessary junk. I almost died here. I decided to back up. If I took one more hit, I would have been dead then. It would have been GG's. But yeah, there we go. Just sorting out all the stuff. Boom, boom, boom. This is all standard stuff. And I'm pretty much out. Yeah, I'm out. 21 obby. And we're just going. We're just going. We're going to have to pipe for fort because I didn't see it on wide. So this is where I usually do it. And boom. And I see it. It is 12 chunks away. So, 13 actually. Check there, raise by 1. Boom. We have the direction. We're just going to go. We're going to pearl up here. I decided to, I don't know what I decided to do. Yeah, I decided to splash fire S, I would say. And we're just off. I see the fort to my left. Normally it's a 50-50, but it's a good thing. I just saw no skeletons here, which is good. I'm on 3 hearts, by the way. So And to think like this run could have been like way faster, like in so many areas. As you'll soon see, I pearl here because I know I'm gonna have to hunger reset, so I'm gonna have to burn an anchor, but that's fine because I have so much beds. So boom, make sure I reset my respawn point. There are so many times, and as you can see, what happens? I glitched through the block for some reason. It took weird momentum, and all my stuff is all over the place. Normally, your stuff just goes in that hole, and then your inventory will get sorted. But now I have to take time to actually sort out my inventory again. And I don't know if I actually pre-craft the beds here. I do. I actually pre-craft the beds. I think I pre-craft an iron axe as well because my gold axe was low on durability. So I guess that is a good overlap in this case. And boom. Yeah, I have plenty of beds. So burning an anchor is not really a big issue. We're gonna pearl to this fort here, and I'm in the fort at 520 basically with a hunger reset, which is insane pace for me, you know? Of course, anybody who's better at me than the video game would play the scene much more better. But anyway, I see my opponent is also in the fort, so it's actually a pretty close game to be fair. Um, Double blaze bat, again, I can afford to do that because I have a lot of explosives. What I mean by a lot, I mean comfortable at least like you would push for 0 on the seed. Mining out the spawner, I do have soul speed boots, but that's in my inventory, and I didn't switch it because I had different boots on from the overworld, I think. As you'll soon see, I think I do end up switching. The rates were pretty good on this seed, and yeah, like the area where I entered, it was just very close to the spawner. As you can see, 20 wool, that's perfectly fine for 6 beds, and yeah, we should be fine here, hopefully. As you can see, getting the obby, getting the fire charge in my hotbar. Again, low, but I know I'm going to have to hunger reset in the overall. So I guess taking a little bit of damage doesn't matter. I'm up to 6 rods, and I'm blinding at basically 645, which is insane for me anyway. So that is cool. Again, the set up stuff. We're going to measure here. I have pretty much everything to go. I just need to pre-craft stuff. I'm gonna measure here, and to get the measurement off here, I actually got the measurement off, but by accident, I actually pressed the Ninbot reset key, unfortunately. So I had to remeasure again, and again, this is another opportunity where the seed could have been faster. But as you can see, it's only 800 blocks out, and basically in the nether, that is like, I don't know, like 100 blocks ish, just over it, maybe slightly less. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hunger reset here, which is fine. I have pearls, I have everything. This is what should have happened in the nether, by the way. Your items just go here, grab the armor, not necessary, but I guess it's better. Pop the fire as, get the obby, boom, we're gone, so yeah, we're going, have everything ready, and we're just gonna pearl. We're just gonna pearl, boom, 2, and I am basically on course. Yeah, it's a bit weird because you have to do this weird stuff. So yeah, but 170, 98, boom, digging down. I have a decent Y height, so I'm just gonna build here. Normally I like to go 35 for second portal, but theoretically anything below 40 should be fine. Boom, everything settled. And we're in the stronghold at basically just over 8:30. And again, I wasn't paying attention to the time, so yeah. We see a hidden right here. I don't think this was the right way. Yeah, because this at this point was just quite deep. Or was it the right way actually? I think it was the right way. Oh yeah, it is the right way. Okay. I'm gonna have to hunger reset here because I did take some damage. So again, that's a little bit of time. I was here, I was worried that some of my stuff was gonna be all over the place, but I think we're fine, and we're gonna enter the end basically at around 9:30 here. Theoretically, I could have just entered and then start my hardbar out later, but that is it's quite difficult to do that, to be honest. Keep in mind also that yeah, my opponent DC'd. I just realized that while I'm actually commentating here. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the 0 here. It is back 88, and I should be able to push 95 here. But as you can see, I misplaced. I misplaced Crying Obby, so I have to bail. I was looking for a way, like, is there an option to save it? But no, I just had to bail fully, which unfortunately killed like any real little pace I had. I misplaced again, so that's fun. This was probably not a smart decision here, to be honest with you. Not like not going for half bow, but what would happen after this? My opponent sent the draw. He's back online. Again, I wasn't paying attention to this at this point. The dragon purchased, and I just decided to jump down, which puts me at 2.5 hearts. That's poor. And then the beds weren't doing that much damage as well. Like those two beds did well. That final bet was amazing, but then I'm on half a heart, so I can't bet anymore. So I have to axe, and you don't see it because of my ninja brain thing, but the dragon was on basically 5% health, and I decided to chase down here, and I missed I think 2 shots, but almost got it, and then it was too far, so I decided to go and I just died.